Choosing the right therapy for a teenager struggling with anxiety or depression can feel overwhelming. While both CBT and DBT are effective, one was designed for teens in severe emotional distress, including self-harm. In fact, DBT was developed from CBT to solve a problem. When emotions are too intense, changing thoughts is not enough. This is the fundamental split. CBT targets thoughts to change feelings. DBT accepts feelings to change behavior. In this video, we'll break down who each therapy is for, what it looks like week to week, and the key questions to ask. First, let's define our terms. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. It's often the first line of defense for teen depression and anxiety. CBT operates on a powerful idea. Our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are interconnected. It aims to reframe negative thought patterns. It's a common myth that CBT is just positive thinking. The goal is building skills for realistic and balanced thinking. So if CBT is the foundation, what is dialectical behavior therapy, or DBT? Think of it as CBT plus, adding critical new elements. DBT's focus expands to 4 key areas: mindfulness, distress tolerance, emotion regulation, and interpersonal effectiveness. In short, CBT is excellent for distorted thinking. DBT is built for overwhelming emotions and the impulsive behaviors that result. Why does this difference in focus matter so much? It comes down to a core concept in DBT called the dialectic. A dialectic holds 2 opposing ideas as true. For DBT, it's acceptance and change. It starts by validating a teen's pain as real. This validation opens the door to the second part, change. Once a teen feels understood, they are more willing to learn new skills to manage behavior. CBT is more direct. This thought is unhelpful. Let's find evidence against it and replace it. This can fall short when a teen is in constant crisis. This philosophical difference isn't academic. It radically changes the therapy's structure, the commitment required, and the format. So what does a teen actually learn in these therapies? What practical skills do they bring home? In CBT, a classic tool is the thought record. A teen learns to identify a negative automatic thought and create a new, balanced one. Another key CBT skill is behavioral activation, scheduling positive activities to counteract the withdrawal caused by depression. In DBT, a teen in crisis might use TIPP skills: temperature, intense exercise, paced breathing. This manages a body's crisis response. DBT also explicitly teaches interpersonal skills, like how to ask for what you need or say no while maintaining relationships. The difference is clear. CBT provides tools for a faulty thinking machine. DBT is an operating manual for an emotional system on overdrive. These approaches lead to very different structures. CBT is typically goal-oriented and short-term, often 1 session a week for 8 to 20 weeks. DBT is a much larger commitment. A full program has individual therapy, weekly group skills training, and 24/7 phone coaching for crises. And there's another component for parents: family involvement. In adolescent DBT, parental participation is a required part of the treatment. Parents learn the same skills their teen is learning. They're coached on how to validate emotions while still setting clear limits. This intensive structure means DBT is often more time-consuming, more expensive, and can be harder to find than standard CBT. So let's connect all these pieces. We've covered philosophy, ideal candidates, skills, and the structure of each therapy. We said DBT is for high-risk behaviors. Its structure makes sense now. 24/7 coaching and parent training build an ecosystem of support. We said CBT targets specific thought patterns. Its shorter, goal-focused structure is designed for that, a strategic, faster intervention. This is not always a binary choice. Many great therapists integrate skills from both approaches, adapting treatment to a teen's evolving needs. So how do you choose? Ask, is the primary problem distorted thinking, or is it emotional and behavioral dysregulation? Next, consider the required commitment. Can your family sustain the time and resources for DBT, or is a focused CBT plan a better fit now? This video is a guide, not a diagnosis. The most vital step is a professional evaluation from a qualified adolescent care specialist. Understanding these differences empowers you to ask the right questions, and become an active partner in your teen's journey to wellness.